Hi everyone, my name is Adrian Kelly. I'm the co-founder and director of instruction here at SLICGOLF. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to avoid the big toe shot and some of the fat shots that kind of come along with that. I'm going to talk about a lesson that I had just the other day. It was one of my students, Damien, who struggles with this, and we got it cleaned up for him, or at least got him on the path for it. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing. Before I do that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, go through that whole YouTube thing, get that going. Now I want to get into the actual technique and some of the things that we're talking about. So if you're struggling with a lot of shots off the toe, with irons, driver, anything, you're seeing that contact happen further and further out here. Typically what I see is players who start with the setup here, and by the time they get to impact, this handle is very, very up. It's very high up in the air. It's a very high vertical swing plane. What that causes is a sweet spot that moves closer to you. Now you can see my body's doing some things too. Right? You can see I'm standing up. They call it early extension. I'm losing my angle to the ground that I start with, here to here. That's going to cause the sweet spot to move in. I'm going to be hitting more down. I'm hitting more off the toe. Now, if I maintain my angle to the ground and I still have those same wrist bends, what you end up seeing is digging. Right, the club is moving into the ground, so you can hit it very, very fast. That's why so many people will pop up out of this. It's actually sometimes a saving move because they're too low to the ground anyway with the sweet spot because they're doing this. So then they figure, well, if I just pop up, that'll save it. And that kind of can work. But again, you bring in a lot of toe shots, some really bad ones. So if that's you, here's how I want you to practice. So what we're going to do, we're going to set up, weight forward, hands going to feel like they're pushing down. What I want you to feel is that the butt of the club stays below the belt the whole time. And all we're going to do is we're going to try to chip shots. And as we go through the ball, we're going to try to rehinge the club up and to the right, just like that. I'll show it to you this way. Down here, handle stays low, club head goes up and to the right of our hands. Now you can see when I do that, I'm increasing the hinge in my wrists, like that. But I'm not throwing the club across my hands here. I'm also not holding it off. You can see this one pulls the handle up, and that's really the issue we're trying to get rid of. Right? Often people who develop this habit are people who are trying not to flip it, and you'll see in the analysis of Damien, that's kind of what he was. So now that he's got some shaft lean, he's kind of doing it like this. We have to keep the shaft lean, keep the hands in front, and release this way, up and to the right, up and to the right. And then all you want to do is just chip balls. Weight forward, hands forward, keep the handle low, and rehinge. Just like that. You just want to keep chipping balls because what you're really trying to do is you're trying to train a motor pattern, right? You're trying to retrain a neural pattern in your brain so that your brain understands when it's time to hit a full shot, this is what we're trying to do. So the best thing you can do to train a neural pattern is to go very, very slowly and very, very correctly. More important that you do it right than you do it fast. Right? You see, I'm not really moving my body much. I'm just kind of chipping balls. You're gonna do that every day, like maybe 5-10 minutes. That start every range session with that. If you do that, I promise you, you'll get off of that toe shot. You hit it way more solid. Now let's get into the analysis of Damien's swing.
Okay, so we'll do yours. We know yours already. Get the thinner line. So you start here. You end up here. Actually, kind of a little worse than I thought. There, so really high. Again, you're going to see him rise. It's not that he doesn't rise, but not by much.
Yeah.
Not by much. He's like
Still
here,
right
and
there,
the frames
yeah.
don't pull in out right there. Right, so you kind of goes belt to midsection, belly button ish. You're going belt to shoulders.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so there's a threshold here.
Yeah.
Right, that gets you in a lot of trouble. Now you combine that with a loss of tilt, we're in a little bit of trouble, right? So put your head in the circle. Here you go.
Oh, come.
Yep. You're trying to make up for it.
Gotcha.
Right, so I put it here on him.
Stays right there.
Pretty good. Like you'll see there's a little back, nothing crazy. Head's really stable. See the tilt into the follow through. Yeah. Right. So you're trying to fake it all with your head, but really the issue is your pelvis. You're not really tilting your pelvis. Pelvis is really level there. So you're asking a lot of your spine to try to get down there. So he's got the left side of his pelvis up. you don't really have that.
Gotcha.
These
Okay.
are all kind of the next level things you got to start cleaning up now.
Okay.
Because now it's not about how good is your good shot. Your good shot's better than mine.
Yeah.
It's how often can you hit it.
Right. Yes.
Right. You don't
Yeah.
hit it enough. There's too many things happening.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
So let's start with chipping some balls. All we're gonna do, we're gonna go to about here
Okay.
to the same distance of the follow through, and all I want to do is I want to try to maintain this angle all the way through. And we may put it in the hack motion a little bit today, just to get a little work on it. But we're gonna load the wrist, but I want you to try to keep this angle too. So we're gonna push that handle down,
Okay.
and when you finish, you're gonna finish with the handle down and the shaft up.
Okay.
That's gonna be fun. Okay, so old one, you know the deal.
Yeah.
Shaft goes up, head comes out. Let's put the same few lines on here. Here. Oops. There. Oop, fat thumbs. Whatever. Close enough. Better.
Yeah.
That's better. It's still a little up and out. Watch the follow through. So this one, really long, wide,
Yeah.
follow through like that. Starting to get that to come over. See that shaft?
Yeah.
That's better. From the front, I mean, this is that drag release, not really release. Now we're starting to actually let it go a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can
See what I'm
see.
saying? The actual follow through, like the finish, not even close to the same guy. That's way better. Still got work to do, but that's a whole lot closer to where
Yeah.
it was. Maybe it doesn't look like much to you, it looks like a lot to me.
Yeah.
For full speed, one lesson, pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? Pretty good. I'll take
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep working on it, but that's really nice.
Yeah.